I was a teacher in an elementary school teaching reading to kids who were falling behind. And they had no interest in learning anything from me because they had a lot of social issues. And I fantasized that, gosh, if we could just get these kids out in the outdoors doing things and have them have experiences where they feel better about themselves, then they might be willing to try at reading.
Serious win right there.
The fact that they had low self-esteems just made learning very difficult. Kind of a fantasy, I thought. Let's get out and help people feel better about themselves, which is exactly what happens. People didn't think they could do something or are told they couldn't do something, and they come out and they go skiing or they ride a horse, and all of a sudden doors are wide open. Your whole vision changes of what you think is possible.
Everybody deserves that right. We talk about something called dignity and risk, and that we all should have that right to live our best life, and that means people with disabilities and their friends and families all together.
Think of what adventure in sport has done for ourselves and our lives. It's a great foundation piece for building confidence. It's great for building independence, collaboration, and a whole host of different skills that are really critical for your life success. An environment like the NAC takes a population that may not have many opportunities to build those skills and empowers that and turbocharges that.
There's been a handful of moments in the 10 plus years that I've been here that families will come to the Mountain Center and think, I never thought my daughter was going to slide on snow. I didn't know this type of program was available to us.
Their dreams change from what they thought their child could do to what they could do in our programs. Sports is a very powerful experience for people.
And it's miraculous for populations that have been told no for years to be able to come here and be told, yes, let's do it, we'll make it work.
We came into town looking for great ski terrain, and what we got was a diamond in the rough.